Hey, what's up guys? This is Cardinal Bird 5 and I'm bringing you guys a hitting tutorial. I'm going to tell you guys how I hit, and this is going to be for zone hitting only. This will apply to zone or zone plus analog. This isn't for pure analog. So I just want to show you guys my credentials. Challenge of the week, I do have the #1 challenge of the week score right now. Just to prove to you guys I do know a little bit of what I'm talking about, or at least I think I do. Go ahead and show you guys real quick. See, I'm #1 right there. I'm Cardinal Bird 5. Got the top score. I didn't play Challenge of the Week too often. I won it a few times. Am I the best hitter? No, I'm not the best hitter, but you know I have definitely played this game enough online and offline for the past since MLB The Show '09 to hopefully give you guys my best tips, anyways. What works for me online. This is my universal profile. This is my record. These are my tendencies right now. My hitting tendencies up to 99. Wow. I don't even know. I don't know how those work exactly. And this is my universal profile stats. I'm 318 to 22 this year. I was 689 to 29 last year. Scoring 5.33 runs per game. 311 batting average altogether. This includes Diamond Dynasty and online rated. I'll go ahead and show you guys the leaderboards. I'm in the top 20 right now. It's hard to get up on the leaderboards this year because a lot of people cheat their record. But anyways, I'll show you my hitting stats. About 300. And that's playing mainly Hall of Fame, and I do play Legend as well. I played All-Star a few times, but mainly Hall of Fame. My slugging is 585, which is better than most in the top 20. On base 382. Let's see. Another stat I like to look at is your strikeout to walk ratio. I mean, let's go backwards. Walk to strikeout ratio. If you have a positive walk to strikeout ratio, that is really, really good. And that's one thing I try to do when I play this game. So I try to put the ball in play more than I strike out, because anything can happen when you put the ball in play, of course. So I do have 708 walks, 648 strikeouts. So that is probably one of my most accomplished feats in this game. Putting the ball in play as well as being patient. I don't go up there swinging at everything. So guys, we're gonna go right into it. Other than playing the game, a way to get better at hitting is to actually go into this hitting. The batting practice mode they have on the game. Utilize it. It's there for a reason, guys. So I'm gonna use a Molina face Felix Hernandez, and I'll kind of show you the ropes a little bit of this batting practice. There's 3 different modes. There's good at bat, plate discipline, and bat control. I'm also going to show you the hitting cameras as well, guys, and I'm going to kind of show you some different techniques and approaches. I'm not going to get into everything here, but I'm going to at least try to get into most of it here for you guys, because I know, like, I could literally talk about this stuff for an hour. There's so much to it this year. I mean, you really got to pick up how you want to hit and go with it. But I'm going to just show you guys what I do at first, and then I'll show you some other hitting techniques that I've used in the past, and I know that a lot of people use these online as well, kind of like center swinging. I don't recommend that, but I mean, it is a hitting technique, and I'll get into that later. But anyways, guys, let's jump right into it. So first of all, we're going to put this on Legend. I always hit Legend offline. And we're going to go into the bat control. I think the bat control is the most helpful one because it helps you get your timing in sync. And then we're going to change the camera. Well, we're not going to change it. I use extended catcher zoom. A lot of you guys don't like this, but I would recommend at least trying it. I believe extended catcher zoom, it allows you to pick up the pitches the best. This is my second favorite, extended offset zoom. This allows you to see the trajectory of the breaking balls a little bit better, because it's hard to get some depth perception while playing video games. And when you're straight on, it's hard to tell the difference between like a 4-seamer and a 12-6. So an offset angle will help a lot. And then I also like these catcher zooms, 1, 2, or 3. Catcher zoom 3 is the next closest to extended catcher zoom, because I know some people like to see their player's stance when they're batting for whatever reason. But this is what I'm going to use. I'm just going to use mine and show you. So how I hit, I pretty much track to the ball every time. I start in the middle of the plate, and then I use zone. So my left analog, I'm trying to track mid-pitch to the ball. I'm trying to hit up the middle there. All right, it's a pretty good hit. This is a great way to get your timing down. So we know it's going to be outside. Okay, we went up the middle. That's still a good hit. Middle away, or you're trying to pull middle in. That's basically what I do. So I kind of let you guys watch this. I'm not going to go into detail because obviously you guys know what I'm doing. You see the yellow highlighted boxes, and you see You see the highlighted portion on the field, the white portion where I'm trying to hit it. But I'm going to go into a little more detail of how I hit. I picked up this technique last year because I used to be a center swinger slash, I used to kind of guess where the ball was going to go. Not exactly a center swinger. But anyways, I've started to get good at tracking the ball. A lot of guys are afraid to do this for I don't know what reason, but it can get you better at the game. I'm not saying do it every time. I'm not saying, you're going to be a beast if you switch to this right away, but it does take some time. Um, well, first of all, let me get a couple pointers out there. Input lag does matter. It's not going to make you a great player overnight, but I went from a 40-inch Sony Brava, to using a 24-inch BenQ. The input lag is, you can tell at night, it's there night and day. So that allows you to turn on those inside fastballs a little bit easier. So hence, you don't have to speed your bat up as fast, and that means you can also set on the breaking balls and react to them a little easier. So that's one key tip. Another key tip, control freaks. I know most people think of control freaks for first-person shooters. No, they work for sports games as well. I recommend them because it helps you get leverage, and it allows you to get more accuracy with your PCI. So those are just a few key tips I'm going to throw out there right away. We're going to the discipline one next. This one you're only supposed to swing at strikes. But I'm just going to go into more detail of what I've been doing. So basically, when I go up to the plate, I look for two things. I look for a fastball middle in, something hard middle in, or I look for something away. So if you're looking for a fastball in, you have to be telling yourself to swing as soon as possible. And I kind of cheat my left thumb towards the inside, either up and in or just parallel, just straight over left. And then I also look middle. If I'm looking middle away, I pretty much just look up the middle. So I'm just having my left thumb on the analog, and I just have it, going up or down. Those are just little ways how I do it. Because if I have it up and in, kind of cheating up and in, I can't hit that high and inside pitch, but it might be a little hard to get that accuracy like on a slider down and away. But that's just something you guys have to get used to individually. It's just different. But that's kind of how I do it. I kind of look either two pitches. I know a lot of people online like to throw those inside sliders, inside curves, and that can kind of fool you, but you just kind of have to get used to it and stay back on it. So I recommend for starting out is to not really try to pull that many pitches. Just try to pull a few at the beginning of the game. And then that'll tell your opponent that you can pull that pitch. If not, you're going to get tore up by fastballs inside all game. And then and then just mix it up. Just mix it up. Sometimes look hard in early on, sometimes look hard in late. It's not a big deal if you're going to strike out trying to hit an inside fastball. And of course, it also depends on what pitcher you're facing. If you're facing someone that throws 92, 93, in my opinion, you can still look slightly middle in. Get a quick thumb for that, and you're still going to be able to react if your hand-eye coordination is there. It just takes practice, guys. It's all about practice, I'm telling you. So that's kind of the gist of how I hit. Of course, there's always little adjustments I'm making each year. Also, something you guys might not have known, that the PCI actually rises or lowers depending if your swing is early or late, even with a zone. So just keep that in mind. If you want to swing a little earlier, you don't want to swing right in the middle of it. You want to swing a little bit under it. That way your PCI ends up centering the ball. Same thing when you're going away. You want to swing a little top of it. That way it'll drop when you swing late. So I'm gonna show you a few other ways to hit. This is PCI, just keeping it low here. I used to hit like this in like 12. I used to keep it low, middle, or high. Keeping it low, it does a few things. It allows you to foul off. For whatever reason, it's super easy to foul off pitches in this game. But if you keep it low, it allows you to look. A lot of people like to throw low. It makes sense, trying to get ground balls. So that's one way to keep your PCI low. And then I'm going to show you guys the other hitting camera, but I'm going to keep talking through it here. Let's see, we're going to what are we doing? Good or bad? Alright. Yeah. So, anyways, besides center swinging, and if you're not comfortable with chasing pitches middle of the bat or mid pitch, excuse me, you can also try keeping it low, like this, and then just looking for something to hit. I don't really hit like this, so I'm not that good with it anymore. But it is a viable strategy. And keep in mind, I am on Legend, so your PCI will be bigger if you're like an all-star veteran. It's right there. I get a base hit. The key is, guys, is you want to have a game plan when you're going up to the plate, and it's all situational based, man. If you're leading off the inning, I mean, you should be taking at least one strike, at least one strike, at least, unless you have a power hitter and you can hit a home run. But I think one of the reasons that makes it so difficult to pitch to me is because I mix it up. Sometimes I go up there swinging first pitch. Sometimes I go up there taking 2 strikes with every batter. The reason I can do that is because I'm comfortable at swinging the bat with 2 strikes. So it's just something you guys have to get good at. You have to mix it up. Hitting is a lot like pitching. It's a chess match. You can't just go up there and react and expect to hit everything. You have to have a game plan. And then of course timing and hand-eye coordination go in as well. But anyways, I'm showing you guys if you're going to center swing, it can be a viable strategy. I don't recommend doing it the entire game. You're not really going to get better doing this. You're gonna beat the average players, but you're never gonna become a great hitter. So, and I'm talking online and offline. This plays online and offline. I set it high here. This is one thing you guys need to try too. I know a lot of people online, they don't like to put their PCI high. I don't know why. I mean, if you hit something high, hanging, those pitches travel farther. So if you notice your opponent keep trying to hit that high fastball, just put your PCI up there. And wait, and only swing it if it's in that zone. That's an easy way to be patient, man. See, I keep putting it up high there. I'm looking for a high fastball. Boom, I get it. A little early. My timing, going offline to online, it can mess you up a little bit. That's another thing, is you're just going to have to get used to the online timing. In my opinion, they did a good job with the syncing this year, like the hitter-batter matchup. And there I got a pitch to hit, and I hit it out, so it actually worked there. But anyways, you guys just have to get used to the timing online. The timing is good. It's just kind of the syncing issues. It's kind of always been like that in MLB, though. Like, you'll notice he'll swing way later than what you actually press. Just ignore that. The timing is actually there, I'm telling you guys. A lot of people say it's lag or something, but it's not really lagging when you're hitting online. So basically, guys, those are my basic tips for now. Like I said, I've been top 20 the past 3 years. I've been in the top 10 last year. I was number 1 a couple years ago. So, I'd like to think I do know how to hit. So I hope this video helps some of you guys out there, because I know a lot of people, they've asked me, some of my hitting tips and whatnot. So, but anyway, guys, if you like this video or have any comments or anything, just feel free to comment. If you guys don't like the video, hit dislike. I don't care. But anyways, thanks, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya.